okay.
Maybe so, but if Widow Black caught you napping on the job, you'd likely be in real trouble.
That stepmother of mine doesn't scare me any.
Guess you can take care of yourself, Barney.
Sure can. I have to deal with all kinds at this here hotel. But I don't care how rough and tough they come. I got my way of dealing.
How's that?
I just duck down behind the counter.
Well, if you run into this hombre, that's just what you better do.
Wanted for robbery and murder. Snipe Vernon. Say, it's a $500 reward.
And I hear tell you that ain't half enough. He's about as mean as they come.
So how come you know so much about this Snipe Vernon?
There's a Pinkerton man in town, and he told me all about this road agent. Matter of fact, that's why I'm putting up these posters.
Pinkerton man? Vernon must really be a bad one if Pinkerton's on his trail.
Railroad hired him to pick Berman up after he stuck up a train lead here.
You know, I've never met a real detective before. Wonder what this Pinkerton man's like.
He's tall and good looking, kind of like them fellas reading them dime novels. His name's Harry Hartstone.
Harry Hartstone. I heard of him. He's the one who brought in the hole in the floor gang and outlaw Doc Hollyhock. Will he be staying long? I'd sure like to shake his hand.
Depends on where the trail leads. A man like Harry puts duty above just about everything else.
Wonder what this Snipe Vernon looks like. There's no picture on this poster.
No one's ever gotten a real good look at it. Just keep your eye out for any suspicious-looking strangers.
Will do, Sheriff.
What are you doing, Barney?
There's a desperado on the loose. The sheriff's putting up posters.
Well, Sheriff, you can just take your posters somewhere else. We've got no room here for you or your posters.
Just doing my duty, Widow Black. This is the only hotel in town. If Vernon came through, he'd like to hold up here.
It's our business who comes in here, and I've told you more than once, I don't want you around upsetting the customers. Now, if you're quite finished, you'll do me the courtesy of leaving my premises.
Very well. But if I find you harboring a fugitive...
Good day, Sheriff.
Good day, Widow Black. Could there be more than meets the eye? I've always suspected the widow, ever since the recent death of her husband. He was the sickly sort, but it did go off pretty sudden-like. And she did inherit this hotel, though many thought it would be left to her good-hearted stepson, Barney. The Widow Black bears watching, and I'll do just that.
What did that happen here?
You saw the poster? Snipe Vernon's in the territory. She wants us all to be on the watch out for.
Is that all?
Oh, of course. What'd you think?
Never mind. I just felt sent from Mendez on this town. Senators realize a lady sheriff is neither lady nor sheriff.
You've got no right to say that. If she hadn't taken the job when her father got carried off on a funeral last winter, we wouldn't have any sheriff at all.
I know, and we'd be better off without any sheriff at all.
Old Sheriff Lovely stopped with everything he knew. She just died and broke and chilled.
And still, and if I find her here again, I'm going to get rid of you both.
What do you mean by that?
I only can be here through the kindness of my heart. You just don't appreciate all I've done for you.
Yes, I do. The old battle axe. Sure keeps me on here because I work for free. I dare not leave. I'm sure my father provided for me this will, but can't be found. So I guess I've got to stay on here and continue to search for a scrap of paper that will restore my rightful inheritance.
Looks like this is the only hotel in town. Sure looks like it, Snipe. It sure does. What have I told you? Don't use my real name. Sorry, Snipe. Wouldn't it be smart to head out west with that Pinkerton man on our trail? If you don't shut up, I'm going to shove this 6-gun right down your throat. Now look, nobody knows what I look like. And I'm sick to death of trail dust. So I'm going to have me a couple of drinks, take a nice hot bath, and sleep in a bed for a change. Now why don't you just head on over there and register, and then take your saddlebags up to our room? Yes, sir. Mr. Burton, stop jabbering and get us a room.
Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the Roaring Gulch Hotel, finest in town. May we be of service?
Yeah, my friend and I want a room.
Okay, just step over to the counter and my boy will take care of you.
Yes, ma'am. Give us the finest room in the house and a bath.
I can get you the room, sir, but you'll have to take your own bath. Just a joke, sir.
You making fun of me?
Oh, I know. No, of course not.
You better not. It was the last gent who tried that and changed his address to Boot Hill.
I understand. Indeed, I do. Just sign here, please.
We'll sign it. Bill, Burt, and Bill Fielder and Frank.
I need your friend's name.
Let's see. What's her name, Snap? Here, I'll do it.
Thank you. Yes, Bill Filbert and,
John Smith. That's me, John Smith.
I see. Very original. I mean, very good. Here's your key.
There's no room number on this key.
It's all right. Same key fits all rooms.
But we have room is ours.
Just taking it as an occupied at the moment. We only have one guest.
One, yes. What's he look like?
Oh, it's not a man. It's a woman. A very fine actress who's been staying with us between engagements.
That's good. I thought maybe...
Oh boy, a real actress? We're gonna be staying in the same hotel with a real live actress. Will she be here long?
Could be. She's been here for 2 years now. Anyway, your room will be $2 a day in advance.
In advance.
It's the policy of the hotel, gentlemen. All room rent is payable in advance.
Here, you take this stuff up to our room, Bill. I'll take care of this.
The rooms are right through there, and we have a very fine bar and restaurant through there, should you care to refresh yourselves.
We saw that on the way to town, didn't we?
Yes, there is an outside entrance.
I'll get our change for the way. DC, do you suppose we'll get a chance to meet her?
I don't think you can avoid it. She usually comes down by this time.
Oh boy, a real actress.
Quite an exuberant young man, your friends.
Heck, that pansy, I just picked him up after my last job. I let him ride along so he wouldn't get lost.
So, what is your job, Mr. Smith?
Me?
Oh, I see. You're a firearms expert.
Oh, that's it. When it comes to a 6-gun, I know just about everything there is to know. Now, how much was that bill?
$2 a day.
Here you go. I'll get my change when I head out.
I'll write you a receipt.
A gold coin, just like the one stolen in that railroad holdup. That confirms my suspicions. This man is indeed the deadly desperado, Snipe Furman. I could earn a quick $500 by turning this over to the sheriff. But there's a bigger game at hand. With his help, possibly I can dispose of Sheriff Lily Lovelace. This hotel is just a start. Who knows how much this little secret may be worth?
Good morning.
Miss Muldoon, I was going over the books last night, and I noticed that you're behind in your rent.
The rent. Well, Mrs. Black, I'm expecting a communique from an agent any day now. The new season is starting shortly, and I'm expecting an engagement as well as a substantial advance.
I hope so, Miss Muldoon. Of course, you may work out your rent if you prefer.
Entertaining, you mean?
Yes, entertaining the floors with a mop and a bucket.
Really, Mrs. Black, I can hardly. Oh, I see you have another guest. Good morning, sir. Are you going to be a guest here at the hotel?
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Martha Muldoon. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Martha Muldoon? Famous actress. I heard of you. My name is Bill Filbert, and I'm sure proud to meet up with you.
Dear boy,
Perhaps you know my trail mate
we
here.
haven't been formally introduced.
Well, now you know me, and I know him. So be formal enough I helped you with your house.
It seems like the long way around, but I'm sure it would satisfy the social amenities.
I don't know about them, but it'd sure be all right with us, wouldn't it, Jack?
John,
That's right, John Jones.
No, John Smith.
I knew it was something like that.
Thank you for the delightful introduction, Mr. Fuller. I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Smith. What are you gentlemen doing here in Roaring Gulch?
That's none of your business.
Really, Mr. Smith?
Yeah, really.
It's easy to see his mother didn't teach you any manners.
I need a drink. Besides, I didn't have no mother.
You must be spooking. Everyone's got a mother. I almost never had anything at all, but I had a mother.
In your friend's case, they probably made an exception.
Look, I was an orphan. I never knew my old lady, so just let it drop.
I'm sorry, I never should have said what I did.
Must have been tough not having any relatives to grow up with.
Well, I did have one kid, a brother, a twin brother, a real handsome kid, looked just like me. But he got adopted by some foreigners from England or someplace, and I never saw him again. Well, who cares? I'm gonna have me that drink. Are you coming, Filbert?
I'd rather stay and talk with Miss Muldoon.
That's all right. I'd rather drink alone anyhow. I got some thinking to do.
If you're busy or anything, Miss Muldoon.
I'm never too busy for my public, Mr. Filbert. After all, where would we be if it weren't for you?
I've always been on the farm.
I guess true love of the theater knows no boundaries.
Well, this is the first time I've ever been out of the county. But I've read all the theater magazines that saw the soda fountain. That's how I knew you right off. I've been reading about you for years.
Not too many years, I hope.
Ever since I was a kid.
That's what I was afraid of.
Say, you sure I'm not keeping you from anything?
Only my daily recitations, but they can wait.
You mean you're gonna give a show?
No, I recite a bit each day, to keep informed, so to speak.
I know what you mean. A pretty figure's important to an actress.
Say, would you like to hear me recite?
Golly, that'd be great. I mean, I would sure like that. I sure would.
You be my audience. My recitation today will be A Red, Red Rose by Bobby Burns. A red, red rose by Bobby Burns. Oh, my love is like a red, red rose. Oh, my love is like a rose newly sprung in June. Oh, my love is like the melody that sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I. And I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry. Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melts with the sun. And I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well awhile. And I will love thee still, if only though it were 10,000 miles.
That was fine, Miss Muldoon. Just fine.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
I didn't rightly understand all the words, but it sure sounded great.
Then you weren't familiar with Bobby Burns.
I've never met the gentleman.
I mean, well, he's Scotch.
Well, that's why. As I said before, I've hardly been off the farm. Say, do you have to know all those foreign languages to get on stage?
No, you just need a little bit of training, and getting into the theater is not as difficult as you might think.
I was wondering, Miss Muldoon. I was wondering if
Say, I noticed 2 new horses tied in front of the hotel. Might their owners be about?
Are you the Pinkerton man what was telling us about? Famous Harry Hardstone?
At your service, sir. Now, about those horses.
yes, those horses. They are mine. I rode to town on them.
On both horses?
Yes, both horses. I prefer running double. Much faster that way.
Well, you don't look like the culprit I'm searching for, so I'll just keep looking around. Is that the pub through the far door?
Why, yes, sir, that's it.
Well, we'll just have a look in there if you don't mind.
No, sir, not at all.